Hello there, it's me, Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 8 of my old world sort of beginner's guide, where I'm playing through my first game and trying to give you a representative example of just how your early games are going to go. In this video, I'm going to try and concentrate a little bit more on growing my cities, but our population is quite low. We've only got 3 citizens in the capital. The rest of our cities, I think, have just got a single citizen. No, we have got 3 down here in Augusta Trevorium. But our cities are still quite small. So I do want to try and build them up where possible. We do still have a couple of city sites that we want to grab. I'd like to grab one down here just before Assyria come and grab it. They are moving this way with a settler. I'm not entirely sure where they're heading with it. There's a city site over here, but I'm guessing by these borders that they're already in this city site. So that's very close to my capital. Got to be careful there. Maybe move some units over. This city doesn't really need defending all that much. And I've got another city site up here, which I will also grab. So once I've grabbed this city site and this city site, I will sort of stop expanding. We do have a settler somewhere. No, I think I got the one settler I had I used. But that's fine. At the moment, we're very low on orders. We're only getting plus 15 per turn. We could do with getting our legitimacy up a little bit as well. Of course, at the same time, we also want to try and complete some of our ambitions, which is one of the possible win conditions. At the moment, we don't have an heir yet either, so we are still waiting for that. Somebody did mention in the comments about laws and showing what the laws were. So laws are this button up here on the top, the little... the scales. You can just press F4 and these are the list of laws in the game. There are 15 different laws and they're unlocked via tech, so you will need to research the tech to unlock each specific one. I think these are mainly in order that they appear on the tech tree, not always rigidly, but most of the time you're going to start unlocking these ones before you start unlocking these ones. And the way the laws basically work is that you get a mutually exclusive choice. So for example, this one we get epics or exploration. Epics would give all units would get we would get 10 culture per military unit killed, basically. Heroes would have plus 10 opinion of us. With exploration, no extra unit consumption when outside borders, and scouts can move on water, and hunters would get plus 10 opinion. And you pick one or the other. Costs 400 civics to enact and requires the rhetoric technology in this case. I believe you can change them from one to the other, but it's going to cost you every time you do it. Then you've got like slavery and freedom, for example. So slavery would give you plus 4 orders per year, but all cities gain plus 1 discontent per year. Builder's opinion of us goes up by plus 10. And then freedom, all cities would get plus 1 science or plus 1 research per year per urban specialist. The capital city gets plus 2 culture per year, and the sage's opinion is plus 10, and that requires the labour force tech. So they all basically work in the same way. It's trade-offs, one or the other. Some of them do benefit specific families. So for example, we've got colonies and serfdom. If we went for serfdom, we'd get plus 20 opinion with the Claudius family. If we took autarky over trade league, we get plus 100 opinion overall and plus 50 opinion from the Claudius family. This one is a good example, tyranny and constitution, because one would get us favour with the Claudius family, the other one would get us favour with the Julius family. So there are reasons to pick one over the other. I'm going to go ahead and hit the next turn button. Hopefully we won't be getting into too much combat on this video. We don't have any barbarian camps nearby. We shouldn't be having to deal with any tribes at the moment. I don't have a huge amount of orders to move my workers around, so I want to prioritize getting my workers to do things. We could go ahead and build a quarry here. We've got lots of things sort of already built. Let's move on to this tile and see what our options are. We could get another granary. We can't get a hamlet yet because our culture level is only at culture level 2 developing, so we can't afford a second hamlet here. We could go and get ourselves another granary. It would cost us another wood per turn. Our food production is decent. I mean, maybe getting a lumber mill over here would be better, actually. Yeah, let's move over here and let's get a lumber mill, because we don't have an awful lot of lumber coming in. So let me go on to the next work, because I do have another one free, which is this one over here. Now, I think I'd prefer a mine over a quarry, simply because we are making... no, actually, we're 17 stone and 22 iron, so yeah, another quarry is probably fine. So let's go and do the quarry over here. And we should probably start getting some specialists so that we can start improving the range of our borders. I'd like to try and take one of my scouts and have a little bit of an exploration. So as we can see, Assyria have got quite a lot of... That's the edge of the map. They've got quite a lot of cities. They've not quite joined up yet. Do I have a scout around here anyway? I'm guessing probably not. You're all the way down there. Yeah, I've got a few over here near the gulls, but none that are really close. Discovered a landmark. Well, that's good because it gives us some extra legitimacy. Another potential city site there. Well, so it's not a city site, but it's an urban tile. Growing tension. Scouts have discovered a Thracian camp in the distance, and they report frequent meetings between the Thracians and other tribes. An alliance against our expansion may be forming. Send soldiers to end the plot. The Thracians will lose 20 opinion of us for 20 years. We would lose 100 iron, but we would gain a warrior. Or we can earn their trust with a gift, give them some money, gain some opinion. Let's just give them some money and increase their opinion a little bit. We still want to keep our eye on opinion with the Gauls. Where are we currently? Opinion of us is cautious. Because what we need to do is we need to make peace with a tribe. We've only got 11 more turns to do that. So we would like to try and keep influencing if we can. Can't do that at the moment. Anyway, we also need to get an ambassador, which means we need to unlock aristocracy, which we are working on. So, but we should still try and get opinion up in the meantime. So we're ending the turn again here, simply because we need to get some more orders. Now, Assyria is now in a truce with the Numidians. That's fine. So this is Dido. A delegation from Carthage is sent to help settle a minor dispute that is brewing between your two nations. At dinner, one of their party speculates on who would beat the gods of war, leading to a spirited debate. They put forward General Sophonisba, the soldier, as the best candidate. Some other visiting dignitaries suggest oligarch Eziputu of Erbil. So these are both from Carthage. Whom do you choose? Queen Dido the Glorious becomes endeared to us, and Ashurbanipal the Noble is disappointed. I think we probably want to keep Assyria happier than Dido right now. A spark. One evening, as courtly revels end, you meet a fascinating young envoy from far away named Atossa the Diplomat. Atossa? That's an interesting one. Her beauty catches your eye and her laughter lightens your heart. As the sun rises, Atossa asks if she may meet with you again when she returns to Rome. Setting her cool gaze upon you, she waits for your answer. Let's see where this goes. Plus 40 XP. Or this has been nice, but it must end now. So we could become loyal. Queen Dita. Is that our... No, that's not our queen. Who's Queen Dita? Minus 40 from Deceitful. I would... I mean, the XP is nice, but having that extra gold from Discipline is nice. What does Loyal give? Is that what Loyal gives us? Strength? Yeah, minus 40 opinion from Deceitful characters. Plus 40 opinion of Loyal characters. Sure, yeah, let's go for that one. More money is good. 283 gold per turn coming in now, so that's quite decent. So this worker's finished what they were doing. We could go here and get a camp. So let's go and do that. 10 food, 2 population growth. We'll leave that one running. We do still have some idle workers. So you have finished the granary. It might be worth to start thinking about getting some forts. It might also be worth thinking about building a road to Rome, actually. So we can start working on roads. We're a long way off. Let's go and try and get some roads together. We'll make more money if we do that way. Oh, we don't have labour force yet. I'm missing the tech. We can get a lumber mill over here, though. And as we've already discussed, lumber mills are good. Because we're struggling a little bit there. And this worker is done here. So we could get a quarry, or we could build a mine. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's any other useful buildings that we could get, but I don't think there is. So let's go and get a mine here. And what I would like to do... What is probably my closest scout? You're quite far away. All of my scouts are very far away. Wow, they really are. Okay. Too far from a friendly city. Oh, of course we can't harvest. Who's this that we've met here? This is... oh, Parser. We've met them down here, I think. Let's not move you any further. Let's try and move one of our other scouts back up, just so we can keep an eye on what's happening closer to our own borders. I don't care too much what they're doing down here, but I really need to sort of keep my eye on what's happening up here. So we'll try and get somebody up. So again, that's all of our orders done. Now at the moment, because we are working on festivals and things, it is giving a chance for our cities to grow. Rather than... Yeah, it's giving a chance for our cities to grow rather than them stalling out because we're just producing workers or settlers and things. Although we do need to get this tile, and the quicker the better. I should probably bring you back and heal you, actually. Let's make sure we do that on the next turn. I have a soldier here who can't really do anything. Did he wake up for some reason? Don't know why it's letting me select him. For some reason, all of my soldiers suddenly want orders. We don't have any orders left, so I don't know why. It's just suddenly decided that all of them need to do something. We need to do a production up here. We could... How many more festivals do we need? There's no rush to do festivals, because that one's not a legacy. Money's good. We don't need walls up here. We could go and get a specialist here. This would give us some more stone, but it would also give us 3 more tiles and help grow the city. We could also get a specialist over here, which would give us the honey. Yeah, let's go and put the specialist in over there, I think. And then we can do that one next turn. So we'll end the year. So our science per turn isn't great either, but we are getting closer to aristocracy. We also need to try and keep things friendly with... Oh, reports of a tribal raid from an Numidian outpost. Now that's over here, so... Probably want to make sure we've got some military units down here. I mean, we have anyway. But let's just make sure we've got some there. You're going to get into friendly territory and start to heal up. You guys have got to stay here because we want to keep that thing safe. So, yes, that's what I was saying. The Gauls. We need to try and keep things happy with them. Can't get tribal peace. We can't influence again at the moment. Requirements... requires not influenced buyers. So, well, it says that, well, actually, they're pleased. It's just this one person that isn't. So, once we get aristocracy, we should be able to complete that. Should be able to complete that ambition. So more workers with nothing to do. Now we do want to build roads up. We are building a. No, I can't build the roads yet. I keep forgetting. So my plan was to take them in 2 different directions. We don't have animal husbandry yet. Yeah, I'm well behind in tech. So what do we want to get the workers to do? I mean, we could just go and get another farm. Remember, everything that we build produces for us some kind of yields. And if we're producing more yields than we need, we can always sell the extra. So it's not a terrible thing. You can always rip an existing improvement up to build something else. Let's keep going with... I mean, another lumber mill would be nice, but we don't have many more trees right now. 14 trees. We could go for another granary. Let's go ahead and do that then. And I think we have one more worker that's not doing anything. Should probably send you to one of the other cities. Let's go and start sending you up here because there's lots to do there. And then I want to just move that scout up. Unfortunately, we don't have very far that we can move, but I really want to keep my eye on what's going around here. Okay, we need to... the festival is completed here in Rome, so that's put us on 4 of 6. We do need to do some more if we can, but it might be nice here if we could start building some other things. We could get an apprentice, we could build a shrine, get a disciple, because we can start spreading Judaism, establish a theology, we can build temples. Or we could start to get some specialists and increase our tile range. Especially if we want to stop Assyria moving closer towards us. That was the wrong thing. We could get a lot of trees if we grab this one. But I think we grab this first. That would only give us 2 tiles. That one would give us 3 tiles. So it probably makes more sense to get the farmer there. So let's end that turn. I'm just going to try and grab as many of these tiles as quickly as I can. We don't have the landowners here, so we can't just buy them. Zoroastrianism has been founded in Maleth. That's fine. We don't have any options that we can do here other than wait to see how it progresses. We've got a trade offer from Assyria. Court merchants have arrived from Assyria with an offer of trade. They believe our nations would grow and prosper from improved trade relations. We will trade stone for science. We will trade stone for civics. I'm not spending a lot of civics right now, so I think I will trade for science. And we have a new heir. And at the announcement of the heir's birth, celebrations erupt in the capital of Rome. People gather to the streets to toast Princess Lucilla, revel in the hope of a bright future. So we've got a daughter. The Queen, our mother, general and warrior, is too old and has... Oh, the Queen Mother has retired from the field. Well, I mean, that's reasonable, I suppose. We could put a new general in. Could put my own wife in there. This is a little bit... She has fierce, though, which we already have on there, so probably not the best thing to do. I'll put myself in... Why not? Now then, before we do anything else, let's go ahead and get you up here, because I want to see what's going on specifically over here. Yeah, they've got that city site as expected. This worker is still free. We can probably go and build a mine or something up here. So yeah, let's just go build the mine. So I could now move some military units around. Let's heal you up, because we want to get you back up to full health. And just because I think there might be a potential of an invasion or a retaliation, I'd just like to sort of have some units down here for defensive purposes. Yep, so everyone else I'm going to leave where they are. Not sure if we are going to get raided by these tribes, but I guess we'll see. More Thracians. And there's still another civilization that I didn't mean to hit that there. I never realised, actually, that's a new thing. If you mouse over the menu icon in the top left-hand corner, it actually gives you all of the settings for the game and your leader archetype, which is quite nice. It's the victory screen I wanted to look at. Yeah, there's an unknown city, civilization, which looks like they might even be doing better than I am, which is not good. We are one turn away from aristocracy. We need to do a production here. We've completed a festival. We could do one more, because it's only going to take 1 year. So let's just go for it. We've got +8 discontent here, and the festival will reduce it. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. End the year. It'll take a little while for that to happen, but that's okay. So Carthage are making their turn. So we're about to get aristocracy. That'll finish at the end of this turn. We're now the architects. Another 20 legitimacy. That's nice. Persia is at war with the Thracians. Free Court Scholar. Free Court Scholar gives us research, I believe. I'll discover bonus new courtier court scholar. Permanently. See, I mean, I need husbandry, but stuff for free. These get thrown away. I need labour force as well. These are both things that I really, really want. But let's get the court scholar. So what we're going to do now is we're going to assign somebody to our ambassador position. We don't want someone who has -10 foreign opinion. Oh, no. +10 tribe opinion is very useful. Yeah, let's go for you, because now we have our ambassador, which now means that we can speak to the Gauls, and now means we can make peace. And that will take a turn, I believe. Looks like we've got some unbusy workers again. Really running out of stuff for them to do right now. Could go and build a fort, but it seems a little bit pointless. Are there any other cities that I can send you to build things? We could definitely come over here and get some more lumber mills. You're going to get another lumber mill, and then we'll get camps as well. Yeah, we can get camps and lumber mills over here, so that's probably what we're going to do. We do still have some workers not doing anything. Let's go and get the nets. And we've got another worker not doing anything. You've got the camp there. So you could also go and get the nets, get our culture up. And it looks like we've got another worker who is doing the thing. Don't have land consolidation yet, so we can't do that. Don't have husbandry, so can't get the horses. I think we might just leave you for the moment just to sleep, and I'll try and remember that they're there later on. I think at the moment I've just got more workers than I need. We've got some notifications here. Sacred land, the pagan priests of the Oracle deplored the new construction in Roma, which they claim is on their sacred land, as is their right. They have imposed a fine for use of the land because of the farm. So Roman paganism plus 40 opinion for 40 years for 190 gold. Or we can get +2 legitimacy, which is not a bad thing. But I think we'll take the opinion. Centralization or vassalage. So I think this is what we also unlocked this when we got aristocracy. Nobles in the court insist that we clarify our stance on administration. Do we support the policies of centralization or vassalage? What shall we decree? So centralization will give us +10 civics per year. And the capital city also gets +20% science output. Or vassalage trusts our subjects to govern, which is -50% unit consumption. Not 100% sure what that means, unit consumption. I have to have a look on that. Or we'll not decide right now, or the court will choose the laws. Yeah, I haven't seen consumption come up. Yeah, it doesn't even if I type it into the sort of Civilopedia thing, it doesn't come up with anything. So I'm not 100% sure what that means. Appoint ambassador that we've already done. I've already appointed my ambassador. Thank you very much. So that's fine. And yeah, we've still got that notification here. So I think we'll go centralization anyway, because having the extra research is always better. Do we still have... Yep, we still need to heal you up. You are now at full health. And I would probably just have a quick looky-do over here. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected them to be doing. That's fine then. Carrot to death. Was that our mother? Where did we find out? Succession. No, she hasn't died. Who was that died? No specific relation. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to worry about that. We can just cycle through these units. Oh, we do have some production to do in here. We've got one more festival to do, which we are working on, so no need to worry about that. We do need more settlers. We only have one citizen here, so more settlers probably isn't the best thing from this city. And in fact, walls wouldn't be a bad idea down here. So let's start working on some walls. We will get some more settlers, we do need them. I thought we had another city that looked like it was idle. Did I just skip through? No, all cities are busy doing something. Okay, so I think that's probably a good point to end the video. We did a bit of administration on this video. We didn't really grow any of the cities too much. I feel at the moment that I'm lagging a little bit behind in technology because I've got lots of workers and they're all idle. There's lots of good upgrades and buildings and things that I could build, but I'm stuck for not being able to get them because I'm lacking the technologies required. Did we unlock any more laws? No, we did not. So yeah, we can change between laws, but it will actually cost civics to do. Little bit cheaper there, but yeah. So we need to sort of start catching up in terms of science. We're still at 7 out of 60 victory points. Year 37 of 200. I mean, it's only a 200 turn game. They're a lot shorter than the likes of Civilization, where the default turn is 500. So, you know, you do have to be a little bit more efficient. But at the same time, you know, you don't end up spending 47 turns building a single wonder. So things are not as slow. So the thing for the next video, try and get 2 more settlers out so we can grab the last 2 city locations. Try and get our signs up and we can put our workers to better use. And hopefully push our borders forwards a little bit to try and stop Assyria from expanding. More than likely we will be going to war with them in the near future. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you are still enjoying this series of Old World. Remember, if you do have any questions, please do feel free to leave them in the comments, or if you have any tips or advice, because I'm always willing to listen to what other people have to say. But if you have any questions, I will do my best to find the answers out for you if I don't know already, and I'll either address it in a future video or I will just reply to you directly if it's something quick and simple. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.